Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel for another video. In this video, we're going to be discussing Paris application rates with some of the glitters and some of the hollows, which ones have been the most, which ones have been surprisingly the least. And we're also just going to be talking about what ones could be good potential investments to pick up. But before we do get into that, I am doing a giveaway on the channel. So if I just go into my inventory, I'm giving away this AK-47 frontside Misty called the Sex Machine. I'm giving this away at 3k subscribers. So to get entered into this giveaway, all you have to do is make sure that you leave a like on this video, you comment down below, make sure that you have your Steam ID or URL in the bio of your channel so I can pick the winner that way, and make sure that you are one of the 3k subscribers. We are getting quite close. We are almost at 2.6, so hopefully we get that soon, and once we hit 3k the winner will then be announced. But anyway guys, in this video we are talking about Paris stickers and Paris application data. So I've used this website here, which is Float Database, which is one of the best sites for figuring out how many stickers have been applied, and I made my own little list down here. So if we actually look at some of the stickers in this list, we notice a similar trend with all of them. So let's talk about the legends first. So I did the glitters first. So we have the 9 glitter is coming in at the second most, the Fanatic at the third most applied, and then the Fury is actually the most applied. So let's have a little look here. So I already have the Fanatic one open. It's about 17k. And if we just look up Fury glitter, this at the moment on Float Database is the highest at 17.8k out of any glitter in the game. And the top 3 of them are actually all in the Legends capsule, which is the Fury glitter, and then we have the 9 glitter, and then the Fanatic glitter, and then also a close fourth is the Navi glitter afterwards, and then a lot of other stickers like Into the Breach, Heroic that I previously spoke about are all over the 10k mark as well. And also Bad News Eagles with 14k applied at only 6 cent I think is very interesting as well. Now the total of applied glitters in the Legends is 115, and then it's a lot lower in some of the other ones as well. But I think part of the reason is because a lot of people are opening the Legends more compared to other capsules, and once they do get a glitter they are just applying it to their guns. So that is a partial reason. Now if we look at the contenders one up next, so the mouse one I thought was quite surprising. It's only at 6k, which is actually the lowest in the entire capsule applied for the glitters, and it's currently at about 76 cent, which I do think is the reason. It's a lot more expensive, so people are, rather than applying it, they're rather selling them, or people are just collecting them, investing in them, and not a lot of people are actually applying them. So I thought it was interesting that mouse glitters are the lowest applied, and they're actually the most expensive glitter in Paris at the moment. Now for the most applied, we have FaZe, which I don't think is very surprising. It's quite cheap. A lot of FaZe fans. Also Fluxo, not surprising at all, a Brazilian org. A very nice sticker design as well. If I were to be investing in any of these, I would probably go with the Mongols, Fluxo, and also Complexity, as I think they are the nicest and they do have relatively high numbers. Also we have stuff like Ents glitters, which are only going for 3 cent, and there's already 9k crafts with them already, which is quite interesting. And the total for the contenders is 72k. Now the challengers is the lowest by quite a margin, if I do say so myself. Apex glitter, which is quite hyped up at 47 cent, has only 6k applied, and then Monte has only 4k applied as well, which G2, another popular org that people support, only at 5k. So it seems that people aren't really opening these challengers, and or they're not really applying the stickers that they do get from them anyway. People would mainly be investing in these instead of applying, which I thought was quite interesting for the challengers. That is the lowest by quite a margin. So now let's move on to some of the hollows. So the hollows are a lot less applied than the glitters, which is understandable. They're a lot more expensive and they're a lot rarer to get. But it does follow a similar pattern with the legends being the most applied, and then followed by the contenders, and then followed shortly after by the challengers. So in the hollow version, we have the 9 hollow, the Fnatic hollow, and then the Navi hollow as the most applied, and also the Into the Breach hollow and the Fury hollow following afterwards. Fury, I think, missed out on top 3 just because it's so expensive at $9. And we also have like the Heroic at 2.5k and the Bad News Eagles at 3k as well. So out of all of these, my favorite investment wise would probably be the Fnatic Hollow. It's at 4k, one of the most highest stickers out of the whole thing. And it's about $4, which is the same as the 9, and also same as a little bit more than the Navi Hollow, and followed by the Into the Breach. I also really like the Into the Breach one as well. It's cheap, it looks really nice. One of my favorite. Heroic as well. Big org, lots of fans. It's about 2.5. I would probably stay away from the Vitality Hollow. I don't like that as an investment. There's just too many in the game with the champions as well. And the Bad News Eagles isn't a bad shout as well. At quite a low price point of 74¢. Now with the contenders, we've only got 1.3k mouse hollows applied, which is very low. It's probably considering that they're $14 in price at the moment. And then we have Fluxo with 2.7, Phase with 3.4. Phase is actually the top one out of the whole capsule, which is interesting. Could be a good potential opportunity there, investing opportunity there. Complexity 2.3, Liquid 2, Mongols 2, Ents 2, and Greyhound 2, and the total applied is 16k for this capsule. And then the challengers, we have the Apex Hollow with only 2k applied, which is very low as well, considering that they're over $10 and they are very hyped at this point. We have the Monte Hollow, which is the only one under 1,000. There's only 800 of these applied, which I understand they don't really look the greatest in my opinion, and they are a little bit expensive as well. The G2 Hollow has only got 1k applied, and it's about $5. Gamer Legion 1.5k, it's also $5. I'd probably stay away from a lot of the hollows in this capsule if I am being completely honest, and the total one is 12k applied. So overall, what ones do I like in terms of application rates for investing? I really like the Fury glitter. This is 16¢. It's the most applied, and it's actually quite cheap as well. So it seems people do like this. Fury does have a lot of fans as well, so I do consider the Fury one to be a great option. I also like the Fnatic one coming in at third at 23¢. I like the 9 glitters as well, as I think they're probably the best looking glitter in the game. They're very unique. I like Into the Breach. I like Heroic. I really like Heroic. I made a whole video about them. They're currently only going for about 9¢ on buff at the moment, with 13k applied, which is very nice. And also Bad News Eagles. I like a lot of the glitters from the Legends capsule, if I am being honest. From the contenders, I might wait a bit for Mouse. I like Fluxo. I like Phase. I like Complexity. I like Liquid. I like Mongols. And then I'm not too sure about these two. Challengers, Apex, I'm not too sure. I like Monte just because of their looks. G2, I think is okay. I like Gamer Legion. I like Pain Gaming. I'd stay away from Force, stay away from Nip, and I like OG. And then for, let's have a little look here, for some of the hollows. Personally, I'm staying away from the hollows at the moment. I just think that the hollows are the main reason for the high ROI in the capsules, and I think a lot of people are investing in them, and right now I think they're a bit over invested in. But if I had to pick any, I'd probably pick the Bad News Eagles one. It's still relatively cheap at 74¢. It's red, it looks nice on some crafts, and there's 3k applied as well. Also, there's the Fnatic Hollow. It's about $4, and there's 4k applied, which is the most with the 9 one. I do think the Fnatic Hollow has good potential on it as well. It does look nice on some crafts, a nice unique orange sticker. And then for the contenders, I'm not too sure about them at the moment. Maybe the Fluxo. I do think Fluxo looks quite nice. Phase potentially has the most applied from the capsule, and it's still relatively cheap compared to some other ones. Complexity, yeah, it's okay. Liquid, it's okay. Ents is an interesting one. I know Fano recently made a video about the Ents hollow. It's a lot cheaper than all the other ones, So it's 55 cents. So if you're looking for a cheap one, I do think Ents could be a good opportunity. Greyhound is a bit more expensive, but does look quite nice as well. And then for challengers, Apex, I'm personally staying away from. There's only 2K applied, and it's over $10. I'm staying away from that. I know it has a lot of hype at the moment, but I just think that price point is too high to get in at the moment. Monte, I'm staying away from, only 800 applied, and it's still a little bit expensive. G2, I'm staying away from. I kind of like Gamer Legion. It is actually no, I don't like that price point. I'll probably stay away from Gamer Legion Hollows as well. Pain Gaming, I'm staying away from. Forza, I'm staying away from Nip. I would probably only invest in the OG one, the OG Hollow at $2.29. I don't really like any of the returns on these ones. I think they're all very over invested in, if I do say so myself. So I am sticking more towards the glitters than I am with the hollows. But anyway, guys, if you're looking to pick up any of these stickers, I'd recommend doing so with GamerPay. If you just go into the description of this video, you'll find a link to GamerPay. You click on that one, and when you deposit over 50 €50, you'll get an extra €5 on top of that as well, which is really nice for picking up some stickers in bulk. Now let's just have a little look at some stickers that I am getting. So some more have just come in now. So I'm looking at Mongols. I'm picking up quite a lot of them at the moment. Here's just some Antwerp autographs. I'm picking up a lot of heroic ones. I made a video about them. I quite like the heroic. I picked up some nines. I also like nines, complexities, and I will be looking at some more Fnatic glitters in the future. Maybe some Fnatic hollows as well. Into the breaches, I'm going to be picking up some of them, and Furia, I'm going to be picking up a lot of Furia. Once I do have a little look at their price point as well. But anyway, guys, that's all I had to discuss with you guys today. If you are looking to pick up this AK-47 sex machine, all you have to do is make sure that you leave a like on the video. You are one of the subscribers to the channel, and you comment down below with anything you want, but just make sure that you have your Steam ID or your Steam URL in the bio, and I will be announcing the winner of this AK at 3,000 subscribers. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for all the support on the videos lately. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.